Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you are doing well and I hope you are really doing well and prepared, because today there is Juventus versus Inter, the game of the games, especially in Serie A. What a moment. There are not a lot of games that are giving me so much goosebumps. Already 48 hours before the kickoff, I am already thinking and only thinking, exclusively thinking about that game. How will we play? Who will be the man on the field tonight? What grinta will our man show? Guys, I can't stop thinking about something else at Juventus Inter. I want that man that is actually chosen by Juventus to be on the cover, Dusan Vlahovic, to change the game, the history of Juventus in that season, because in this season we were not able to win versus a top 4 team. Today we have the opportunity to do it, not only to win versus Inter, which is super important, but also go over them in the ranking. Guys, today is an epic day in Serie A, especially if you're already awakened, because in a few hours you will also have Atalanta versus Napoli. That will tell us a lot of things. Guys, we will speak about the game Juve-Inter, the derby, what I as a Juventino are feeling towards that game, and then we will finish and we will see each other maybe probably with a live after Atalanta-Napoli to speak about that result that can be really important. Guys, we start speaking about the first news of the day because it's an important one and I did it for all the players. I want to say happy birthday to Adrien Rabiot. Adrien Rabiot, that we are still waiting for his game. You know that in a season Adrien Rabiot is able to provide us 1 or 2 epic games, the games of Adrien Rabiot. Most of the time he starting growing versus March. He didn't really peak in March, actually he fell asleep, so we are waiting. Maybe today for his birthday he can do something epic. That's the best I wish for him. I just wanted to give a few words because we know that Adrien Rabiot is not our favorite player. We know it. We will not lie about that. But when I'm seeing all the comments under the post of Juventus about Adrien Rabiot, guys, I'm really sad. Sad about the supporters that we have. If you don't want to wish an happy birthday to Adrien Rabiot, stay quiet, because today the guys, they will need our support. Maximum of support to the guys. We start with the front page with Gazzetta dello Sport, we saying vediamo chi ci crede. Let's see who will believe, because today, more than tacticism, more than technique, more than whatever you want, the most important will be here, and also what I can't show on the camera, there, the balls. Who will believe in the win? Who will really believe? Will we adapt to Inter like we did a lot of time this season, adapting to the opponents, or will we go and taking some initiative? Vediamo chi ci crede. We go to the other page, guys, to Tutto Sport. We're saying brividi scudetto, goosebumps, goosebumps, because they are a part of the supporter that are still believing in that opportunity, especially if we win today. What are the percentage of Juventus winning the scudetto? Really low. 3%, 5%, 7% maybe, like the number of Dusan Vlahovic. If we win today, these chances, they will and they possibly can increase. We continue with the other pages, guys, with Corriere dello Sport, who's saying l'ultima chiamata, the last call, because yes, it is the last call. If today we are not able to go towards that 33% of chances to win, because you know that there are 3 possibilities: winning, drawing, or losing. If we are not able to win, hey guys, then we can say goodbye to the scudetto. And if Atalanta is able to beat Napoli again, we will have to pay attention to that 4th spot. So pay attention to that Serie A game that can change the history. A history where Juventus was really far away from Inter, from Milan, from Napoli, even from Atalanta. We did a beautiful run with 16 games unbeaten in Serie A. Today is the day. I can tell you that, guys, because look at the ranking. We see it. Milan is first with 66. They are playing tomorrow. Napoli, we will know before our game. We will know if there are no excuses, if we can go in that run and catch them up. But today we have the opportunity to look Inter like that, from top to down, because if we win, we have 62 points, guys. And if we go to the history of Juve-Inter, what can we see? That we played 177 games in Serie A versus the team that we dislike the most on earth. 85 times we won versus them. 47 times we actually lost. and 45 times we drew. Today, we want to go to 86 win. That's what we all want. That's what we all wish. We continue, guys, with the other pages. Not only the birthday of Adrien Rabiot, but also Dybala. Dybala c'è e segna. This is a prediction of Massimiliano Allegri. Yesterday, immediately, he opened the conference press, or the press conference, saying that, yes, Dybala will start the game. I warned you. I told you on the channel when a lot of people, Sky Sport, Tuttosport, all the professionals were saying that probably Dybala would start on the bench. I told you on the channel, Dybala will start. I really believe that he will start and that today can be his game. Today, he can show the world that maybe Juventus did a mistake in not extending his contract. I don't know. Maybe he can show that he will not go to Inter. An important game for him because probably it will be his last Derby d'Italia in Serie A if he doesn't join Inter, if he doesn't go to the other side. It will also be the last game of Giorgio Chiellini versus Inter if we don't reach that Coppa Italia final where Inter is still in the semi-final beating and they need to beat Milan because they did 0-0 in the game before. Let's see what will happen. A lot of stories in the game. Today it will be so crucial and important. And who will be the 11 men? It's a big mystery, a big question mark, because yesterday Massimiliano Allegri said, you guys, all the journalists and all the fans in the world, you can try to guess the lineups of tomorrow, but one thing is sure, none of you will guess. If you know the lineup, it means that there was a spoiler, there was a leak, an internal leak from Juventus or from the players, so you will guess, but you will not find one. And everyone started going crazy, and one of the lineups that went a lot popular was the 4-2-3-1 with Zakaria that will start from the beginning of the game next to Locatelli in a 4-2-3-1. Alexandro will start, confirmed by Allegri. Chiellini will start, confirmed by Allegri. We can be sure also that Danilo and De Ligt will play 4-man defense, 2 men in the midfield to actually give support to that defense, but also to be the link with the 3 offensive guys. That will be Morata on the left, Dybala as a real number 10, and on the right side, Cuadrado, the assist man, with on top our diamond. Our number, not the number 10, not La Gioia actually, but our number 7, Vlahovic, that will be there with one task. Goal, goal, goal. A lot of people were asking who will be the man that will man-mark Brozovic for Inter, that will play their standard 3-5-2. I tell you, again, another time, I believe that there will be nobody with the task to man-mark Brozovic, but Juventus will do their game today. We continue with another one, guys, with Juve-Inter, il futuro passa da qui. Juventus-Inter, the future will also go through that game. Why? Because Massimiliano Allegri said, unfortunately, we are out of Champions League, but we have to take the benefits. The benefits of having only one game per week to prepare, because now we'll have the time to work on ourselves, to prepare the games, and these moments will be important until the end of the season, until maybe the final of Coppa Italia, maybe the last game of the season, but also especially to prepare the next season. The next season that will be really important because Juventus doesn't want to be unprepared in the start of the season like we were versus Udinese, versus Empoli with a question mark. Ronaldo, will he still be there? Yes or no? Juventus took a decision. Dybala will not be there. We already know. We will not have to wait until the Serie A start and waiting for the Mercato to close to understand. But we want to be ready to not have the gap that we had like in the beginning of the season. Today we have a chance to go towards our objective of top 4 and maybe believing a bit more. We'll try to do all these kind of things, guys. I hope that today will be an important one that after the watch along that I will do on the YouTube channel of Juventus, we can find ourselves again here on this channel celebrating with a big smile, because if we win and if we can do that, guys, we will go with a 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours live. We will celebrate that game and we'll celebrate our boys that did something really important. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. We will see each other maybe for a small live, short live after Atalanta Napoli. Grazie, forza, Juve.